after that last completion gets him 6. Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Problems on third down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on third down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the third down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on first and second down.
And Kevin Stefanski going to take a chance going for it on fourth. Mayfield to throw for it on fourth. And it is incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And this defense will take over right at midfield.
Turnover on down.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Brady, eluding the pressure right. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. B.J. Goodson with a pick. And they finally put an end to this return, but not before he's all the way down to the 37th. When he went on the move there and started rolling out, I thought there was a window, but that window closed quickly, intercepted.
And sometimes, despite how big your arm talent is, you don't get enough on a throw when you're on the move as opposed to setting your feet and stepping into one. That may have been the case there, and the defense certainly benefited.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
At the 31-yard line.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Looking to throw again on second down. Mayfield. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland.
Beckham Jr.
Odell Beckham
Cleveland
with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Browns have moved out in front. Now he's having a nice little first half here, partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the second quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
Now this will make it into the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now.
And he's into the clear. And all the way down to the 36-yard line. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 45 yards. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be second and very short.
On the pickup, it's 2nd and inches at the 26-yard line.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Hey, man.
Brady to throw on second down. He sets up the screen to Jones. And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. Throwing on first down is Brady. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Ronald Jones in the final seconds of the first half. And the Buccaneers are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Suck up for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Jones on the return. The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Final play of the half, Mayfield. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
They fake the handoff. Now Brady. They'll roll him out right. Look at it's caught inside the 25. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. Now Brady. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Third quarter, all tied up. This is 2nd and 10.
Check, 93's the mic. 93's the mic. I got it. Check, 93. Regular.
To throw again. Brady. Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him back at the 33-yard line. In for the sack, Myles Garrett.
Now 3rd down.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. It's complete to Brown, right side. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him 19 on the play, but they will still come up a bit short. And now it's 4th down. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration. They'll try and run for it with Fournette. And the Buccaneers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal as good running gets them down to about the 4-yard line. Give him 4 on the carry there and 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
They'll give Fournette another crack. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
The Browns drive about to get started. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield flush to his right. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain there of 30 big ones. Mayfield now looking to throw on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Odell Beckham that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Mayfield now. Escaping the pressure right. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to go back to Beckham there, and it's 3rd down.
They've been trying and trying, but they haven't sacked him yet. He's been able to get away and make plays. Tried to make another one downfield right there, but to no avail. They'll have to keep up the pursuit, though, and not let him get high.
And it's complete. Hooper. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line.
To Austin Hooper.
That one will go down as 33 yards on the 3rd down conversion. Coming right, this is Chubb on the toss. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Brings up 2nd.
On 2nd and 12, Mayfield. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Mayfield finding Odell Beckham with a touchdown pass. And the Browns are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
He is good.
Parkey with the extra point, and we are all tied at 28.
Cody Parkey set to kick off.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. From the 6. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return, the Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the 3rd quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the 3rd quarter, 1 for each.
This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Mike Evans. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bucs are going to take the lead. It's up and good, and they've jumped back ahead, 35-28. Back now in Tampa, where the 4th quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the 3rd quarter.
Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
The punter Pinion now to kick this one away. Certainly not what they wanted there, so the football by rule comes out to the 40. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Mayfield going to lead the Browns up now, 1st and 10 at their own 42. Off play action, he'll throw to start the drive. He's going to look deep now for Landry. And nearly picked off there, and it would have been a great time for their first pick. Instead, it's 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Check 4, check 4.
Here's Mayfield. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the return stops just a few yards shy of midfield. They'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Another important fourth-quarter series coming up. That last INT helping to maintain their slim advantage. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And now here's a deep shot that's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. And we continue to see another example here of offenses just going for it.
And this game has really turned into a receiver's dream and a defender's nightmare because no one's being stopped throwing the ball downfield, and points are going on the board.
There's Evans again, complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. It's another 1st down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
At the 6-yard line.
Now Jones. And he gets him a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4. 2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Pickup of 2.
Shotgun now for Brady. This is caught. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Tom Brady, a touchdown pass to O.J. Howard as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
Extra point up and good by Suckup, and the lead now up to 14.
Bradley Pinion to kick off for Tampa Bay.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. A break there for this offense as they will get a chance to start at the 40-yard line. For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, Mayfield. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. The sack by the Super Bowl champion and Pro Bowler Jason Pierre-Paul. After the sack on 1st down, Mayfield. This into the hands of Marvin Hall, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Mayfield on 1st down. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are in the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
Third and long for Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And unable to connect, incomplete. Give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up fourth down.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. Fourth down, Mayfield. And bringing it in right side here, Beckham. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Browns unable to move the chains on fourth down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Brady now on first down. Airing this one out for Evans. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line.
They'll take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down.
16 yards.
From the shotgun, it's Mayfield. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
Of 9 yards.
To try again after the sack, Mayfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Carlton Davis picks it. And now look at him go. And it's a pick six. He brings it back to the house for a Buccaneer TD. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Bucs summon their offense back onto the field here. They're going to go for 2. So after the INT, it's Brady. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the fourth.
50. Browns 28.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
On the return. The Browns take over first and
The Browns drive about to get started. Let's just be frank. They're playing for pride at this point.
That's all that's left, because victory, not a chance now. And I can't wait to see how they actually go about doing it, because there are a lot of people watching the body language of the guys on the field now, and if they call plays they want executed, they need to do that and do it really well. Otherwise, there could be repercussions.
We'll see how they handle the waning moments of this one. And Mayfield again with the interception, his third. Picked up by Levante David. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Well, I get it, Charles. Desperate times call for desperate measures. Down big. They just sent their receivers out, let it fly. But the defense, they were ready.
Yeah, and there aren't too many people left in this stadium that couldn't see that coming. But that's not a major criticism at all, because you had to try it. What you're hoping for is one of your athletes out-athletes everyone else and makes a dramatic play.
Check, 93's the mic, 93's the mic. Hey, we got to get this stop here, D. Check,
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
Throwing now is Brady. And they are just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more.
Buccaneers 58. Browns.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
On the return. The Browns.
And get this proverbial train back on track.
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mayfield flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. He's going to let it fly. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot. Fournette, a first down carry. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 11, and the Bucs have a first down.
And, Brandon, this is where it pays to have a big back who can take over a football game, especially in the 4th quarter when you've got the lead, your ability to not just wear people down, but close games out.
1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And the Bucs are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. The Bucs forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And give them another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, this is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes, and that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
So what can Brady do here as he'll lead his guys up to go for 2. To throw, it's Brady. And this is going to be caught. So add 2 more to the lead as they continue to pour it on here in the 4th.
66. Browns 28.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Browns drive about to get started. They are just obviously getting shellacked here in this one, Charles. What's the message if you're a coach for this final drive in a lopsided game like this?
For a lot of coaches,
be honest.
Don't forget today.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Carlton Davis picks it, and that will write a finish to this ball game.
66. Browns 28.